Stress is something we all experience, but have you ever wondered what actually happens inside your body when you're stressed? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating world of stress, exploring the physical and chemical changes that occur from the moment you sense a threat. Whether it's a looming deadline or a sudden scare, your body has a built-in response system designed to help you cope. Let's start by understanding what stress really is and why it's such a powerful force in our lives. Stress is your body's natural reaction to any demand or challenge. It's not always negative. Sometimes, stress can motivate you to perform better or react quickly in dangerous situations. However, when stress becomes chronic, it can take a toll on your health. The stress response is a complex process involving your brain, hormones, and various organs. Understanding this process can help you recognize the signs of stress and learn how to manage it more effectively. When you encounter a stressful situation, the process begins in your brain. Specifically, the amygdala, which is responsible for processing emotions, quickly assesses the threat. If it senses danger, it sends a distress signal to the hypothalamus, the command center for your body's stress response. This happens almost instantly, even before you're fully aware of what's happening. The brain's rapid assessment is crucial for survival, preparing your body to react to potential threats. Once the hypothalamus receives the distress signal, it acts as a command center, communicating with the rest of your body through the autonomic nervous system. This system controls involuntary functions like heart rate, breathing, and digestion. The hypothalamus sends signals to the adrenal glands, which sit on top of your kidneys, to start producing stress hormones. This is the beginning of the well-known fight or flight response. The fight or flight response is your body's automatic reaction to perceived danger. It prepares you to either confront the threat or escape from it. This response involves a surge of adrenaline and other stress hormones, which trigger a series of physical changes. Your heart rate increases, your breathing quickens, and your muscles tense up, all to help you react quickly and effectively to the situation at hand. Adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, is one of the first hormones released during stress. It floods your bloodstream within seconds, causing your heart to beat faster and your blood pressure to rise. This hormone also increases the amount of glucose in your blood, providing extra energy to your muscles. The effects of adrenaline are immediate, giving you a burst of strength and alertness to deal with the stressful situation. After the initial adrenaline rush, your body releases another hormone called cortisol. Cortisol helps keep your body on high alert, maintaining the stress response over a longer period. It increases glucose in the bloodstream, enhances your brain's use of glucose, and curbs non-essential functions like digestion and growth. While cortisol is essential for survival, too much of it over time can have negative effects on your health. As stress hormones flood your system, your body undergoes several noticeable changes. Your pupils dilate to let in more light, your breathing becomes rapid and shallow, and your muscles become tense and ready for action. Blood flow is redirected from your digestive system to your muscles and brain, ensuring you have the resources needed to respond to the threat. These changes are all part of your body's effort to keep you safe. One of the most immediate effects of stress is on your heart and circulatory system. Your heart rate speeds up, pumping more blood to your muscles and vital organs. Blood vessels constrict, raising your blood pressure. This ensures that your body is ready to respond quickly, but if stress is prolonged, it can put extra strain on your heart and increase the risk of cardiovascular problems. Your breathing rate increases during stress, allowing more oxygen to enter your bloodstream. This extra oxygen is delivered to your muscles, preparing them for quick action. However, if you're prone to anxiety or panic attacks, this rapid breathing can sometimes lead to hyperventilation, causing dizziness or lightheadedness. It's your body's way of making sure you're ready to move fast, but it can feel overwhelming. During stress, your body diverts energy away from digestion. Blood flow to the digestive organs decreases, and the production of digestive enzymes slows down. This can lead to symptoms like a dry mouth, nausea, or even stomach pain. Over time, chronic stress can contribute to digestive issues such as irritable bowel syndrome or ulcers, highlighting the importance of managing stress for gut health. Another effect of stress is the suppression of your immune system. Cortisol inhibits the production of certain immune cells, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses. While this is helpful in the short term to prevent inflammation, chronic stress can weaken your body's defenses, leading to more frequent colds or other health problems. Stress causes your muscles to tense up, preparing you for action. If the stress is short-lived, your muscles relax once the threat passes. But if stress is ongoing, this constant tension can lead to headaches, back pain, or other muscle aches. Chronic muscle tension is a common complaint among people dealing with long-term stress, and it can significantly impact your quality of life. You might notice that you sweat more when you're stressed. This is because your body is trying to cool itself down in preparation for action. Stress can also cause changes in your skin, such as redness or even breakouts. These reactions are all part of your body's attempt to handle the increased demands placed on it during stressful times. During stress, your senses become sharper. Your pupils dilate, your hearing becomes more acute, and your sense of smell may even improve. This heightened awareness is designed to help you detect and respond to danger more effectively. While this can be helpful in the short term, it can also make you more sensitive to noise or other stimuli when you're feeling anxious. It's important to distinguish between short-term and chronic stress. Short-term stress can be beneficial, helping you focus and perform under pressure. However, when stress becomes chronic, it can lead to a range of health problems, from anxiety and depression to heart disease and digestive issues. Recognizing the difference can help you take steps to manage stress before it becomes harmful. Stress can have a major impact on your sleep. When your body is flooded with stress hormones, it can be difficult to relax and fall asleep. You might find yourself tossing and turning, waking up frequently, or having vivid dreams. Over time, poor sleep can make stress even worse, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Stress doesn't just affect your body, it also impacts your mood and mental health. You may feel irritable, anxious, or overwhelmed. Chronic stress can contribute to mental health conditions like depression and anxiety disorders. Understanding how stress affects your mind is an important step in learning how to manage it effectively. High levels of stress can make it harder to concentrate or remember things. This is because stress hormones affect the hippocampus, a part of the brain involved in memory formation. You might find yourself forgetting appointments, losing track of tasks, or struggling to focus. These cognitive effects are common, especially during periods of intense stress. Stress can also affect your appetite. Some people lose their appetite and eat less, while others may crave comfort foods and eat more. These changes are driven by stress hormones, which can influence hunger signals in the brain. Over time, stress-related eating patterns can impact your overall health and well-being. Cortisol and adrenaline both increase the amount of glucose in your blood, providing quick energy for your muscles. However, if stress is ongoing, these constant fluctuations can make it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar levels. This is especially important for people with diabetes or other metabolic conditions, as chronic stress can worsen these issues. Chronic stress can disrupt the balance of hormones in your body. In addition to cortisol and adrenaline, stress can affect hormones related to reproduction, growth, and metabolism. This can lead to issues like irregular periods, reduced fertility, or changes in weight. Maintaining hormonal balance is crucial for overall health, and managing stress is a key part of that. Stress can have a significant impact on the reproductive system. In women, it may cause irregular menstrual cycles or worsen symptoms of premenstrual syndrome. In men, chronic stress can lower testosterone levels and reduce sperm production. These effects are the result of hormonal changes triggered by ongoing stress. In children and adolescents, chronic stress can interfere with normal growth and development. Stress hormones can suppress growth hormone production, potentially affecting height and overall development. This highlights the importance of creating supportive environments for young people to help them manage stress effectively. Long-term stress can accelerate the aging process. High levels of cortisol can damage cells and shorten telomeres, the protective caps on the ends of your chromosomes. This cellular damage can contribute to premature aging, wrinkles, and an increased risk of age-related diseases. Managing stress is an important part of staying healthy as you get older. Chronic stress can actually change the structure and function of your brain. It can shrink the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and self-control, and enlarge the amygdala, making you more sensitive to stress in the future. These changes can make it harder to manage emotions and cope with new challenges. Prolonged stress puts extra strain on your heart. It can increase your risk of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. The constant release of stress hormones can damage blood vessels and contribute to the buildup of plaque, making it even more important to find healthy ways to manage stress. As mentioned earlier, chronic stress weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections. It can also slow down the healing process, meaning it takes longer for cuts or illnesses to resolve. This is why people under constant stress often find themselves getting sick more frequently. Stress can lead to weight gain in several ways. Cortisol increases appetite and cravings for high-calorie foods, while also promoting the storage of fat, especially around the abdomen. Emotional eating is a common response to stress, and over time, this can contribute to obesity and related health problems. Your skin is often a reflection of what's happening inside your body. Stress can trigger or worsen conditions like acne, eczema, or psoriasis. It can also slow down the healing of wounds and make your skin more sensitive to irritants. Taking care of your skin means also taking care of your stress levels. Hair loss can be another sign of chronic stress. Stress can push hair follicles into a resting phase, leading to increased shedding and thinning. This type of hair loss is usually temporary, but it can be distressing. Reducing stress can help your hair return to its normal growth cycle. Tension headaches are a common symptom of stress. Muscle tension in the neck, shoulders, and scalp can lead to persistent pain or pressure. Migraines can also be triggered or worsened by stress. Learning relaxation techniques can help reduce the frequency and severity of stress-related headaches. The gut and brain are closely connected, and stress can disrupt this communication. You might experience symptoms like stomach pain, bloating, or changes in bowel habits. These gut issues are often referred to as nervous stomach and are a direct result of the stress response affecting your digestive system. Stress causes your blood pressure to rise temporarily, but chronic stress can lead to long-term hypertension. High blood pressure increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. Monitoring your blood pressure and managing stress are both important for cardiovascular health. During stress, your blood becomes more prone to clotting. This is an evolutionary adaptation to help prevent excessive bleeding in case of injury. However, in modern life, this increased clotting can raise the risk of dangerous blood clots, especially in people with other risk factors. Stress often leads to shallow, rapid breathing. This can make you feel short of breath or even dizzy. Over time, poor breathing patterns can contribute to anxiety and fatigue. Practicing deep, slow breathing is a simple way to counteract the effects of stress on your respiratory system. The liver plays a key role in the stress response by releasing extra glucose into the bloodstream. This provides quick energy for your muscles. However, if stress is constant, the liver's repeated glucose release can contribute to high blood sugar and increase the risk of metabolic disorders. Your kidneys are involved in regulating blood pressure and fluid balance. During stress, hormones like aldosterone are released, causing your body to retain more sodium and water. This can contribute to higher blood pressure and, over time, strain your kidneys. The pancreas helps regulate blood sugar by producing insulin. Chronic stress can make it harder for the pancreas to keep up with the increased glucose in your blood, raising the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. This is another reason why managing stress is so important for metabolic health. Acute stress can actually boost your immune response temporarily, helping you fight off infections. However, If stress is chronic, your immune system becomes less effective over time. This dual effect highlights the complexity of the body's response to stress. Stress can increase inflammation in the body, which is linked to many chronic diseases. While short-term inflammation helps with healing, chronic inflammation can damage tissues and organs. Managing stress is a key part of reducing inflammation and protecting your long-term health. Chronic stress can make you more sensitive to pain. This is because stress hormones affect the way your brain processes pain signals. You might notice that aches and pains feel more intense when you're under a lot of stress, making it even harder to cope with daily challenges. Stress can lower libido and affect sexual performance in both men and women. Hormonal changes, fatigue, and anxiety all play a role. Addressing stress can help improve sexual health and overall well-being. The endocrine system is responsible for producing and regulating hormones throughout your body. Chronic stress can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to a wide range of health problems. From thyroid issues to adrenal fatigue, the effects of stress on the endocrine system are far-reaching. As we've seen, stress affects nearly every system in your body, from your brain and heart to your immune system and hormones. While the stress response is essential for survival, chronic stress can lead to serious health problems. The good news is that there are many ways to manage stress, including exercise, relaxation techniques, and seeking support from others. By understanding what happens inside your body when you're stressed, you can take proactive steps to protect your health and well-being.